It's Olympia Week here at Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by Iron Mag Labs. Make your mark. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Friday, September 15th, 2017. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. There comes a point in every contest prep where athletes run into a mental and physical wall. And at that point, they have one of two choices. Either they end up giving into the pressure, or they put their head down and barrel through it. And I don't think there should be any question as to which route UK big man James Hollingshead is on right now. Early Monday, new photos surfaced of Hollingshead just over 1 week out from hitting the stage at the Arnold Europa Pro, where he'll finally look to seal the deal and lock up his IFBB Pro card. All of my inside sources have told me that Hollingshead has poured his entire heart and soul into this year's prep. And the way he's looking right now, he couldn't be more obvious. Hollingshead is a blue-collar bodybuilder in the truest sense of the word. And when guys like this aren't afraid to go out there and lay it on the line, it makes it hard not to be out there rooting for them to succeed. The race for the top 5 in this weekend's Figure Olympia is starting to look awfully crowded. And that was before the world got a look at the latest round of updates from a razor-sharp looking Heather Dees. If you ask me, Dees' 2017 resurgence has probably been one of the most underreported stories of the entire season in figure, especially when you consider the fact that she's only gotten better and better as the year's gone along. To her credit, Dees really seems to have elevated herself to an entirely different level for this year's Olympia prep, and is heading into the contest with what I believe to be the best overall combination of muscle and conditioning she's ever had. A 100% Heather Dees is without a question a top 5 athlete in today's figure division. The only question left remaining now is whether or not she'll be ready to prove me right and go out there and show the world just how dominant she can truly be. If you ask any great champion what wakes them up in the morning, I can all but guarantee that they're going to tell you the same thing. It's an insatiable hunger to be great. And when I look down the list of top contenders coming into this year's Olympia, I don't see too many guys out there hungrier than Shawn Rhoden. After putting together another monster offseason where he spent the bulk of his time trying to improve the quality and density of his look, this year Rhoden is coming in more determined and focused than ever to push Phil Heath to the brink in an effort to wrap his hands around the hollowed Sandow Trophy for the first time. Pound for pound, Shawn Rhoden is unquestionably one of the most gifted and breathtaking athletes of his generation. But with King Phil dead set on adding another chapter to his already historic legacy, it's going to take an extraordinary effort from a very extraordinary talent like Rhoden to stop him dead in his tracks. Every day it seems like we've got a new superstar emerging out of the woodwork in the women's physique division, and that especially holds true in the case of Rita Penteado. After taking almost 4 full years away from the stage, this year a new and improved Penteado came back and took the division by storm with a couple of truly awesome performances at the New York and Tampa Pro shows. Recently, some new video surfaced of Penteado knocking out a little bit of heavy glute action at Bev Francis Powerhouse Gym as she cruises her way through phase 1 of her off-season program. From a structural standpoint, Penteado is just as talented as anyone in the division right now, and smooth aesthetic flow from her physique adds a certain element that most women in the division flat out just don't have. Now that she's got some time to get some solid training under her belt and take a look back at what she needs to improve, odds are that next season, Penteado comes out and picks right back up where she left off. And given that she hasn't placed any lower than second on a pro stage since 2014, I'd say that there are going to be a whole lot of people in some deep trouble once she starts getting going. I've had people tell me my entire life that monsters aren't real, but no one ever said anything about giants. Late Tuesday night, the final round of progress photos filtered out from one of the 212 division's original giant killers. Of course, I'm talking about the one and only Shawn Clarita. In typical giant killer fashion, Clarida is coming into this weekend's events packing his trademark extra crispy conditioning, coupled with a good 10 to 12 pounds of quality new stage weight that should make him one of the most underrated athletes in the entire division and one of the most dangerous. Each and every time he sets foot on a bodybuilding stage, it seems like Shawn Clarita finds a way to bring something new to the table. And up to this point in his career, that's definitely been true on the Olympia stage as well. This year's 212 lineup is as insane as it's ever been from top to bottom. But I still wouldn't be all that surprised if we saw that relentlessness of Clarida find a way to end up fighting its way to a strong top 8 finish.